I have no mana. And I can't get more because I can't go back. I could just stand back. Valkyrie's about to die. I can't keep using my bow because I need the mana to summon Valkyrie every time I can. Me. Yes, Valkyrie. That's exactly what you're here for. Help me fight this guy. I'm not thrilled that he's hitting me. Fucking hell. I got him over halfway then, though. That had to be the best combination they could have spawned in, though, for that. The fire immune was a bit of, that was unnecessary. But it's fine. Oh, I know we're about to get an ad. Just buy and drop a bunch of potion on the ground before fight. Yeah, no, we just tested that, and that's more or less what I'm gonna do. But I have to go back in. I have to go back in and grab my stuff. No, I can't go grind. I was talking about this earlier. Chipping didn't go grind. So I've got to... The only way I could get more XP is if I chose to stop right now, and I'd have to re-clear all this because there's no waypoint at the top. So I'd have to re-clear this whole area and then go up and fight them. But in saying that, like, as I said, I wouldn't have to go down the Icey Cellar because we've already done that. But even if I got all that XP, I might not get enough to get a whole bar and level before then. Like, I'm pretty sure we had, like, probably 3/4 most of a bar. And then I just died in the Icey Cellar for, like, 50 minutes. So, yeah. It might not make a difference. The other thing too is, as you guys have seen with like a lot of like the brute force stuff, is that like I might get lucky enough, maybe. So the option is to just strap up and lock in. Yeah, that's basically it. You keep putting that on the wrong weapon. Yeah, that's why I said like a lot of it is just brute forcing it. I don't really mind.
Salutations.
It's what I did when I was 12. I didn't like logic a lot of this. I was like, oh yeah. You know? I was like, there's no other way. Because back then, like as I said, I didn't know when I was a kid that you could just log out and your shit would be back in like the main area, right? So like, I just didn't do that. I just kept going until I got my shit back. And then I'd keep going until, like, you know, I defeated whatever the thing was. In this case, streaming it is a little bit kind of different in that, like, I redo certain areas, like, a good amount of times. But, like, I can't imagine how that is for you guys to watch. Like with the battle earlier where I was dying for, like, 50 minutes non-stop. Like, fuck knows what you guys felt about that. I'm sure that, like, there was genuinely a couple of people that, like, super amped about it, which was pretty cool. I probably have enough room in there, too, for some of this. Sorry. My voice was a little bit hoarse after the non-stop commentary on some of this stuff. But, yeah, once the ad's over, I'll run back through all the parameters that I can think of for this playthrough. I'll also go and dump as much of this shit as I can. And then, if they're dead or alive, as long as the yapping continues, I'm happy. Lol. Alright, let's get all of this dropped. I want some health over here, some health over here, some mana, and up over here. Come on. Oh, tell me I'm not fucking stuck again. No, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Hold on. I might be stuck. There's a good chance I might lose some of these too. Hang on a second. Ah, man. Go bankrupt trying to beat them. Welcome to my stream. I literally just spent an entire stash and inventory gold on trying to get a new bow, and I spent over 5 million gold trying to get a bow previously, And then after doing that, I went and died for 50 minutes where I had to buy health potions and town portals and my 50 grand helper over and over again, plus repairs and arrows. And yeah, got to a point where I couldn't afford to buy my helper and kept going. This shit's normal for me. Let's put the town portal here, or see if we can get it in a different spot. No, mate. What I want is, if you can't move, we had this only one other time where I got stuck for some fucking reason. I don't know if I can make her move. The only good thing is, if I'm stuck, I can quit back to the main menu, because the worst thing I've done is like dropped all my mana, which I can reach some of it. It's fine. I wasn't really expecting to get stuck on this guy though. Let's just try the quick change over. No, still stuck. What did we do last time we got stuck? Do you guys remember? Because like I kind of can't remember what I did last time to get me unstuck. Not like holding. Let's try that. Okay, that's holding down shift. Yeah, I do remember doing something. I just don't remember what it was. I don't know if I can put a portal out on this side. There we go. Yeah, no, I can't use a star for teleportation. There. We got out. Alright, nice. Okay, I only picked up some of my stuff then. Okay, so to run you through, for anybody that's new and that doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing with this playthrough, so I'm doing an OCD nostalgia playthrough where I'm recreating my original character, Kelly, who is an Amazon that I made when I was 12 years old with the original Diablo when it was first out. And when I was a kid, I had really bad OCD. So you know how you get 5 stat points and you only have 4 slots to put it in, and you're supposed to put it in to make your character good. Well, OCD me found it very, very enjoyable to put each one in the slots and then put the like one next consecutive down into the next thing. That made me happy when I was a kid. So that's what we did. So all of her stats are terrible, and they're terrible on purpose, but it's not just that. We go into the skill tree and then we see the real madness, where I have to fill up this entire page until they're all the same even number before I can go over here. And then I am only using fire. I did unlock all these, and I did eventually unlock those well beyond it. But then I didn't understand when I was playing Diablo 2 the very, very first time that I didn't have to put points into behind it, because it didn't make this stronger. But child me thought that buffing these made that stronger, so that's why they're all that. But I can't put points into these until this is all 7, and then I can start putting points into these. So at very best, going up against Baal, I might be a level 8-ish if I'm lucky. Also my helper, which I'll just briefly buy back. I know she's going to die the second we get in, but my helper is my original helper that's given to me. I don't have money. So she has to come with me through all the different normal nightmare, hell, whatever. And she can only have my hand-me-downs. So whatever stuff I am limited to being able to wear because of my stats, I can not get access to stuff that's appropriate for my level. So I can't take a hit, and I can't do much of a hit. I can't do much damage. So when I eventually do find something that I can upgrade into that is equal or better, as in like in armor, defense, and the magic stuff down the bottom has to be equal or better. Yeah, I have to give that hand-me-down to my helper. So she could be great, but she's purposely not. She only gets my hand-me-down gear. So when I'm already bad, she gets worse. So my Valkyrie and my decoy are doing very much of the heavy lifting in this particular run. I can only use one page of my personal stash because the other shared stashes didn't exist originally. I can't use rune words because I didn't know about it when I was 12 on my first playthrough until after I completed the fucking playthrough, so I can't use rune words. Any of the specific special stuff that I could try to get or try to make, I can't have unless I luck out and happen to just find it and I can happen to use it, then I can use it. But I can't go out of my way to go and try to find or try to get a specific thing. The other thing too is even if I do get a specific thing, it might not even be useful on her. So like a lot of the stuff that I've got is great for her. It's generally shit stuff. I also cannot use a crossbow at all. So I use a bow, we use fire attack, and my offhand weapon can be anything including another bow, but it cannot be a crossbow. And I can only use my offhand weapon if I think I can hit the enemy and take a hit without dying. If I don't think I can take a hit, or I know I can't take a hit, I can't use my offhand weapon against them. I have to use the bow, including against fire immunes. I still have to use the fire attack against the fire immunes, which means some battles take forever or a whole quiver of arrows. I'm sure there's probably a couple of other things I'm maybe forgetting about this. Fuck knows, there's a lot of parameters. But yeah, I kind of remember it as I go. I also have to kill everything. I have to get all the map. I have to pick up all the stuff, sell all the things. I also... What else is there? Oh, if I don't get... Because we'll go back in a minute. If I don't get a waypoint for the next area, or the next area doesn't have a waypoint, I have to start from the previous area's waypoint and re-clear the whole way through that map that's visible before I can go to the new area. So that's why at the moment I currently have, you know, the Ancients up in the Ancients Way and stuff. I need more town portals. But I have, like, the Ancients Way is fully cleared at the moment.
Hello.
If I choose to back down from the battle and do it again next week, I have to re-clear the entire Ancients Way. Which I don't really mind, as long as I don't get stuck under that guy again. I don't know if when I come back in, if he's going to get me stuck. I'll grab some more health, skitter it around. And then I'll come back and I'll see if I can grab my charms and go again. I can also use an inventory full of charms against... Supposed to use them if I need them up against the primevals, but I don't always need them. Earlier we had a particular area where I went in and I was just dying non-stop because I had two bosses overlapping and super buffing a group. Please don't get me stuck. Yes. And then, yeah, it made it kind of difficult to get in the fucking room, so I ended up running in and dying a lot. And then what else did we do? We ended up finding a safe spot way up the back where I was able to put a town portal and I was able to come back in from that. And then, like, work my way through. That was really fucking difficult, but not the first time that's happened. That's, like, at least the third time that we know of that's had, like, a dungeon like that. 12-year-old you must have been an interesting person. Oh, yeah. I was. I still am, just a different kind of interesting, generally speaking. I do want to keep some of these on me. No, I don't actually. Hold on. The other sucky thing too is sometimes I can't kill something fast enough for, what do you call it? Fast enough for me to pick up the gold that sometimes fucking despawns. That sucks. That always sucks when that happens. Okay, that should be enough shit thrown around the place, and I've got some stuff on me. Let's go back and get my charms and see what I can do with those. I can't afford Eliza, and I don't actually know how much money I've got. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too, is when my stash gold gets fully maxed out and when my inventory gold gets fully maxed out, that's when I can gamble for new gear, which is what happened at the start of tonight. I managed to get maxed out gold, which allowed me to get this bow, which is the best I can do at the moment. it was equal and or better than my existing bow, which Eliza has at the moment, which I can't show you guys because Eliza's actively dead. She's my helper. But yeah, that's as good as I can get at the moment. Also, I can't use anything that does reduce requirements as well. That's basically akin to cheating on this playthrough. I also can't use rune words, like I said. 271 ED is pretty damn good. I mean, it's nice. It would be better. Like, we went from this. Oh yeah, I've also got to keep anything that I have, like, name on forever, which means it takes up inventory space as well. So we had this for ages, and that was nice. I got to put some random shit in that. And then I've got this as my spare at the moment, which is okay. It's also good. It's good in a different kind of way than what my main one does. But the items of sentimental value, sort of. This one definitely is, because I always have that, like, Morningstar is always my first name thing. It's always the thing that I have named in all my fucking characters, I'm pretty sure. The bow, though, that was just interesting. I normally hope to get, like, a good bow from Anya. You know when you do, like, the rescue her from the cabin thing and stuff, and she gives you, like, the, what do you call it? She gives you the, like your specific weapon and some shit. I don't know, some gems and some crap or whatever. And you're supposed to do stuff with it. Yeah, no, she didn't give me a really good usable bow this time, which kind of sucked. It wasn't usable for what I'm doing, which really sucked. But, yeah. I didn't get to take it. I had to sell it.
Good
but
afternoon.
When I killed Nightmare's Baal, oh my god, that was brutal. It wasn't brutal killing him. That was actually relatively easy. The thing that was brutal was he dropped a really, really good crossbow, and I couldn't use it because I can't use a crossbow. And it was doing like 200 to something damage. And at the time I had like a 9 to 20 something fucking bow. And I didn't have a good offhand weapon. Now I've got like at least the Silver Edge axe, which does like 241 to 419 damage and all this other shit, right? Which is great. If I can actually hit somebody with it though. Because I can't always hit somebody with it. Like, I'm trying to hit the blue guy when he was like, what, teleportation, and he was like some kind of enchanted or whatever. That one would have been good. Okay, so I kind of actually want these like over here if I could, but I don't really want to rearrange that. Fucking forgot to buy arrows. Hold on. Hang on a second, I forgot to buy arrows. I knew I forgot something. I should probably also heal my shit too.
Afternoon.
Yeah, he jumps around a fair bit. He's like leapfrogging all over the place. No. What I want to do is that. Can't fit it anywhere else. They'll do. Alright. We'll see how this goes. This is probably my best bet. I got halfway through Korlik last time, but if one of them has lightning, I am so fucking, like, dead from lightning. Cold resistance doesn't bother me. I've got the Ravenfrost ring thing. It's pretty epic for me. Cannot be frozen helps me so much. So I literally don't care that I can't deal with cold. It's not an issue for me. It is an issue for Valkyrie, though. But, lightning get me dead. Super, super fast. What you doing, Azul? Sorry, my cat's come over to, like, get past. Hold on. You coming up? Coming up? Hold on a second. Coming up or not? I know you want up on this desk. Yep, I can see it. There we go. Sorry, Azula wants to get in a fuzzy donut and she just needs a couple of pats. Many days trying to get Ravenfrost. I've had Ravenfrost on a couple of characters actually. Hold on, Azula, you cannot, don't catch my mouse. Don't sit your bum on my mouse. Okay, there we go. I will hydrate, Troll. Just give me a second, I'm trying to get the cat's butt away from my mouse. Alright, thank you. Yeah, no, I often actually get Ravenfrost. It was one thing I was hoping to get again. So the ancient game of cat and mouse. I actually have a photo on Instagram of Azula sitting on my old mouse when it broke, and it looks like she's caught a mouse. That was a whole joke of it. I loved it. It was a great pun. But yeah, no, I have managed to get like a few things that are like really good, but I haven't got like a really good other ring for a while. I'm always like hoping to get it. I finally got an okay-ish, what do you call it? Amulet. But again, I wish I could get better kind of thing. I have got like a few things that are all these like, you know, the special color thing. I want to get a better hat. I hate that thing. I want to specifically get either the circlet or the tiara, so I can have the same ponytail. Don't get... Oh my fucking god. Guess what I did? Oh, you are shitting me. You can't make this fucking shit up. What is wrong? Hang on a second. Also, for a while, we had a really bad glitch. Welcome to my stream. A really, really bad glitch where every time I went down into, you know, one of those like river of flame looking places, the game would just crash, which meant I had to go through and fully re-clear the map every single time. And sometimes that meant re-clearing the map prior to that dungeon, and then clearing the maps in the dungeon and stuff. We did that a lot. We had months of that. I've since... Whoa, wrong button. I've since replaced my graphics card, so it doesn't do that anymore, which is great. Get teleportation, stone skin, cold, extra fast. Fuck off, mate. Fuck off. What are you? No, no, no. Oh, yeah, I've got a problem clicking on them now. Hold on. You're magic resistant and... Oh, shit, hold on. You might be teleportation and cursed. It's hard to see. What are you? Teleportation and cursed you are. You're magic resistant and stone skin, and you are cold, enchanted, and extra fast. Okay, no lightning. A very, very good thing. Unfortunately, I already picked up some of the, like, various potions. Can I put you back in there? Okay. Alright, well, we have a small chance when we have this combination. It's very small, but I'll take that. I will take that fucking little window of opportunity. Mind you, it's also really nice that none of them appear to be immune to fire. No, 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 fuck off, mate. Ah, go away. Hold on a second, hold on a second. Okay, I can get you. Oh, shit, maybe I can't get you. No, no, play with her. I'll get new Valkyrie over here. Somebody poisoned me. Nope. Hang on a second. I'll lead these two over here. Not like they're gonna stop. I'm just saying. Oh, shit. Go away, mate. Fucking hell. Travel back in time, meet 12-year-old you. What would be the first thing you'd tell her? I have a really extremely traumatic and, like, horrible past. So, there's a lot of things that, unfortunately, I understand I would have to still deal with and go through, regardless of how awful they are, because it still made me who I am today after all of it. And changing any information, giving her any information, wouldn't result in the me that's in front of you now. So I wouldn't be giving her any information, honestly, if I encountered myself. It wouldn't... The changes potentially wouldn't benefit me in the long run. Like, I understand from, like, a Diablo perspective of if we were having a fun hypothetical about, like, if I could change what I knew about Diablo, for instance, for, like, the purpose of streaming. I'm sure a lot of people would love, like, the, like, tell her all this stuff kind of thing in advance and stuff, but I think I'd just be crucified for, like, witchcraft. Or something along those lines, you know? So, yeah. I don't think that would help me either. Oh, fuck. Let's specifically make this playthrough better. Nah, I wouldn't change that either, because 12-year-old me is a lot more stubborn than myself as I am now. So, even if I told her to change something, I wouldn't have done it. I would have been, like, I wouldn't have said fuck you as a child, but, like, I would have had some variation of, like, fuck off as a kid, you know? Would have been like, nah, I'll do it my way, thanks. I say that stuff these days anyway.
I can't carry anymore.
You got, was it you got one of them? Did I? I don't think I got one of them dead. Nah, there's still 3. Oh, man. Oh. He got me too fast. No, Azula's just become precious. Hold on. She's so cute. I don't know if I'll be able to carry in more gear. I guess I could put a couple of things in here and I could buy more. I used up a lot of health though. I don't want to drop my charms out there because of the way that the game has been glitching.
Salutations.
I don't want to risk that. Not really. Yeah, I don't have enough space for that. That's okay. We'll work on it. Yeah. Look, it happens. Death in this game happens a lot. But yeah, I couldn't imagine changing anything about how I played as a kid, because, like,
I can't.
Diablo 2 is my favorite game of all time in existence, and the thought of, like, not playing it the way that I did, like, I can't imagine enjoying it, because, like, as I said, like, I've played Diablo a lot of different ways over the years, and I've never enjoyed them quite as much as I did with, like, my first 2 playthroughs, which, like I said, is why I'm recreating Kelly. And then after I finish her, I'll probably take, like, a little break, and then I'll make Tabby Cat next. And she's a sorceress. She's not gonna be as bad. Like, she's still gonna have the OCD stats, for sure. But when it comes down to the skill tree, it's not gonna be quite as bad. Where's my body? There it is. I hope I put that on the right side this time. Good. Now, I know I didn't drop as much health around the place. And I've got my belt on me. I don't know if that's going to just autofill that. I guess it's not. I don't know if I have enough on the ground for what I'm doing with this, or if I should go back. I might as well just give it a try with what I've got. I'll also make sure I double check with how much arrows I've got. Yeah, I've got enough for that. I've got majorly enough. Suspecting enough. We'll see how we go. Like I said, if one of them comes up as lightning, that looks like or enchanted, fast, spectral hit. Those are good. What are you? Lightning enchanted. No, we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die really, really badly. If that guy gets near us, or even when we have to eventually, like, fight him exclusively, fucking hell, I will super, super fucking die. Mate, back off. Man, it's like trying to clean up the potions and shit. Like, it's great to have him here while I'm, like, surviving a bit. I need a decoy here. You play with her? Okay. No. You and me, mate. Or enchanted, magic resistance. You help me. Oh, no, I'm too close to lightning, dude. Fucking hell. I gotta admit, my childhood character had more set piece stuff. By the way, I managed to find a lot more actual, like, good green set pieces. I have not found a single decent set piece. Oh, fuck. In this run. The best I've found is maybe a shield, perhaps, you know? But even then, like, I made this decision because we had, oh, what did we call it? We had the silver-edged axe. We made the choice that we weren't going to go with a shield. We weren't going to wait and hold on to one because I don't have that kind of inventory space. With the one page, I can't be holding on to something in hopes that I'll find a second thing. I can hold on to something if I'm almost the level for it, but I can't just casually hold on to shit forever. I don't want that in that row, but I guess it's fine. Let's see what I can fit in here. Big negative lightning is worrying Thunder God as well. I know, right? Oh man. Like, I've said this as well, is some of the stuff that I've got
Impossible.
isn't the best version of what I've got either. Because you can get, like, different variations of stuff. And some of it I expect better. The Ravenfrost ring is pretty good. Like, I'm trying to think if I have anything else. Like, I used that for way too long because it had all resistances, and that was useful for her, right? But like the shit that I'm holding on to,